Mondritasson, tasson, Mondritasson. Oh, I forget about it. I'm supposed to say something to make sure that my mic is working, otherwise how am I gonna say Mondritasson? Really don't mind this. I'm supposed to say something to make sure that Alright. It is working. A weird Inception. Alright, let's get rid of extra quests, factions, faction missions. Might as well. Let's see what's over here.
Oh, you are a beacon of hope and life in these trying times. Every deed, from the humble to the great, kindles the light in all of us.
I don't think I should do PvP missions right now because I want to catch up on the story, and yesterday I was ganked by a dude. We both killed each other at the same time. It was a pretty cool duel, but it takes a long time and then you see him again and it's kind of annoying, so I'm not going to do that. Just gonna focus on the story, I think. So what's the story? I know to bridge of magic at the ancient Imhotep. Oh yeah, Imhotep, I remember now. Imhotep? Huh. Imhotep knows of a powerful spell which may provide answers relics from Ahket. Okay, that he can get up and Nano Strong should empower his magic enough to succeed. Okay. Which one am I closer to? I think if I go east, I can go east here. Then I'll go here, then I'll jump to here. Oh, actually, I should go north and go here. Yeah, I should go north and then go here and go north. Right. Make sure we try to recruit people. We got almost 30 people in our guild, and we're looking for a guild. We're open to all factions, but we also get Covenant. So yeah, it's pretty hard to recruit people in this game. I think that people playing New World are really used to playing alone. This is why there's like a lot of toxicity. It is what it is, I guess. Pyramid in the background, it just looks fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. I wonder where the game is going with it. Also going to the theme of immortality and Egypt, and this Imhotep has lived like a bunch of lives. There's the Shrine of Thought. There's the Heart Gem. So the Heart Gem and Thought, as I mentioned, they are very intertwined with each other. Given that in the ancient Tibetan Book of the Dead, they speak of this judgment of the heart, and this is something that is happening, as I say, in real life, in real current research on near-death experiences, where people go and have a life with you, and they have this strange, crazy situation happen to them. But so the heart gen, you basically do you do this balance, this weight balance between you balance your heart. This is why it's called Heartstone, Heart Gem, whatever it is. So interested as to about what they're gonna do with this lore from Egypt. Alright, I messed up. I'm supposed to go to the east here. Chop the landmark. Okay, let's just keep going east here. Beautiful. Whoa, you can actually swim. I think I haven't. Okay, okay, I didn't see the alligators. I shouldn't be swimming all freely like that. Biscuits. Thinking about the scout and thinking of such yeah, for sure. Build a little camp somewhere around here because we're probably gonna get stuck at some point here. I'm not close to the alligators though. Around here. I think I'm too close. I can actually do it here. Right, I need some. Okay, well, there's an alligator there. Darn it. with alligators. Let's see. But hours for dream shifts. That larger. Say. Wait, what? He rejected it? Alright. Somebody give this got. Click on the Discord. Alright. I realize that a lot of people look for specific things in guilds. Some people are willing to try things, some people are not willing for anything. It's all over the place. Can you join? These are sometimes it's also like the company system here in the world is very buggy as well. You didn't join. Anyways. I think the faction system in New World with the companies, it kind of makes sense, but it just makes creating there should be like factionless guilds. It just makes creating guilds very complicated. Where do I find this darn flint? Nope. Oof. Like, where the hell do I get flint? Frustrating. Where the hell is my flint, man? There should be flint everywhere. Darn it. Jesus Christ, man. There it is. Nice. So cozy. Love it. Alright, so now what are we doing here? Okay, well, I guess we'll get the actual things when I'm in the... What's this? Correct. The artifacts for in-depth ritual. Oh my God. Let's see. I want to have any crystals for this one. I don't like fighting these lines, they're kinda good. It's a canopy thingy. Alright, so I think you just get one of these. So here's gonna do a ritual, and I have to do something with crystals, because we find the source of crystals in the Angry Earth Oasis or something like that. And he needs to do like some sort of a ritual. I don't know how they connect all this lore with the Angry Earth, but it's kinda cool. It's the whole story of these ancients is really interesting. Okay. Now I gotta go here. I should have taken that chest. I gotta take this chest because I've been ignoring them, but like at higher levels they do have interesting things. Let's go camp. Where we go? Just trying to recruit someone here real quick. I had to go up to the aqueduct to actually get in there. Aqua and a cat. Ooh. Not nice. Okay, let's push this. I put in a bag. No, bro. What? Okay. What do you mean, old factions? Welcome. I just started back to Bird to Aston. So I don't know what changes were made with factions. Can I invite him to a faction? I don't think he has a faction. You're a larger. I pooped in a bag. Oh my god. I wish I would get the... Join the company. How do I think there should be a way. Yeah, I want to get notifications. Oh, show time, call message, language filter. How do I make it so anything that happens here just chat about quick players from your home world? Well, yes. Large. Okay. This is mean. Display settings, show time, voice chat. Huh. Right. Man, trying to recruit people for your company, it's a full-time job. Trying to sneak past these little dudes. Darn it. I would make it like... Oh, nice. Nice. Let him get aggro. Beautiful. How the hell do I get over that? Just go here. Right, so how the hell do I get to... Okay, it's actually inside, so... Oh no. Okay. Shut over. How the hell do I get up there? If I jump along here. Hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, lore. Let's see. Methods. Burn motion go journal. Just can't. Must not look down. Okay. It's gonna just send me a thing. Oh my god. Bro, I'm chilling. Guy. just show here that somebody joined the company. It's pretty annoying that it doesn't show. There it is. How do I make it that it shows me that somebody joined my company? How the hell do I... It's pretty annoying that it doesn't, like, as a company leader it should show you like... it's... Pretty sure I sent her the... It's so horrible. This is one of the worst, like, guild stuff that I've ever tried. Okay. Let's add people. Oh my god, this is so bloody annoying. Jesus Christ. I don't even need to be here. Screw this guy. I'm actually gonna go here. Oh yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, I really took it. Oh my god, I almost died about the... Man. Oh, yeah. I swear New World has the worst, literally the worst guild company system. It doesn't show you what you have, it doesn't notify you when somebody joins your company. There is 9 members. Let's see, send company invite. What's money or something like that. Alright, I get to play the game now. Let's see. Probably here and then here. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. This is not the artwork mission that I'm looking for. Where is it? Complete the following could relentless. I think it's relentless, the one that I'm playing at all. Yeah, I think it's actually this one. Now, I'm gonna equip it real quick. Ooh. Let's see. Armor artifact. Just quick. One armor, one weapon. What's this gypsum thingy? Let's gypsum kiln. Okay, now gypsum. Let's just finish this. 3 dusting. 1 to 3 dusting. Alright. Gotta focus, gotta level this story. Man, is it hard. Keep getting all sidetracked, trying to recruit people. But we're gonna be good. Dusting. 1 to 3 dusting. Sounding great. Amazing. Alright. It's clunky. The systems in the world, like the screens and the chats and everything is clunky. Combat is good. Graphics are good. Lore is good. Anything gab. VDSs are shaded for the ancient key. Okay. So I need to defeat something here for the ancient key. Supposed to be here. Okay. This one? Okay. Man, this game is hard. I love it. Oh, it's one of these new glaives. Hey. Do you see these glaives and this anti-gravity? That's when things are about to get wild this game. Riga, so that's the glaive. Lock the seal coffer to collect the ancient seal. Is it this one? Since it reads already. Read it. Here. Darn it, where is it? What's up there? Monthly store currency for being an Amazon Prime member. No clue. Tabs, let me see. Can I just recall? Just recall my name. Thank God, I love this fast travel system, it's not too annoying. Start to Emotap.
These items are fine specimens. You have an eye for this sort of work, youngster. Place the items in the conjuring circle in the areas I've marked. Then, for your safety, step away. I shall begin the incantation. It is indeed.
Magic.
A sorcery taught to me by one of the ancients themselves.
One of the ancients.
A mentor. It isn't what we thought, by the way. The ancients.
They were not
They
gods.
were not gods. Though they wielded power as if they were.
Oh, it's
Too much like us in
realized.
some ways. And yet, not enough like us in others.
Too much like
The
us.
specter of Aeternum is their legacy. Never forget that. But now, I must concentrate. Stay close to Ghazi.
Okay, that's actually an interesting part of the lore there. So the ancients are not the gods we thought they were. That's what I was talking about, the whole relationship between the ancient Egyptians. Like this guy, literally, Imhotep, and some of the others, they mentioned Tutankhamun, they mentioned Thoth, and some of the others. The idea is that they were connecting to what they called gods and thought and so on and so forth, but these were not gods. They were too similar to us, with too many very mundane wishes. That's the whole ancient astronaut theory, which is kind of real when you go deeper into the rabbit hole. Now he talks about spells and incantations. He's gonna do a spell of sorts. The interesting thing I was talking about yesterday about this Tibetan, the Egyptian Book of the Dead is filled with these sorts of spells. Supposedly they learned from these beings, which in this game they call the Ancients. Interesting to see what they're gonna do here. Okay, place gonna be got these relics from different places. I think this is gonna be a ritual now. It's gonna commune with these ancients. It's gonna summon them somehow. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Get that throat singing going on. There it is. It's opening a portal. That you have of these. This is Apophis is some sort of emissary of death of sorts. Right. Interesting. Let's see what else happened here.
No! It cannot be! We have unleashed the demon!
But that's impossible. For it to reawaken after all these centuries? Was it a ritual?
Yes. Swaddled in arrogance. I have brought doom upon
So
us
that's
all.
isn't your fault.
No! 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 I must do something. I must stop him. Ah! My mind darkens. I drown in shadows. I am lost.
Oh no! Oh no! It's bugging. Bro, too much power. Too much power in Imhotep. Is he alright?
Address me as Great Pharaoh. I appoint you as my sword to defeat Apophis, our eternal foe. Apophis is a primordial, an elder of the angry earth we believed banished. His return heralds the destruction of humanity. The ancients awakened the angry earth to battle corruption.
Okay.
But their deadly weapon perceived us as a threat as well.
It was millennia ago, but the horror is still fresh. Apophis led the angry earth in a war of genocide against our people.
see the
Only
veils.
because they ceased their attacks and returned to the Earth. We never discovered why.
I know not, but there is a vault in Hermopolis, where many records were kept.
Ooh, nice.
Seek my
Many
sword,
records.
and meet us anon in New Corsica.
Okay, very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. This is how they're gonna make the connection between the Angry Earth and the further lore. So it seems that they are elementals. Okay, let me just Google who is Apophis, because it sounds real. I think this is a real god of the underworld or something like that. Let me just make sure. Apophis, a near-Earth asteroid. Okay, it's an asteroid. Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at Apophis in lore. Apophis. Apophis, also known as Apep or Apoph, is the ancient Egyptian deity of the underworld who embodied darkness and disorder and was thus the opponent of light. And Mat, order, truth. So Mat is order and truth. Ra was the bringer of light. Again, I was talking about Ra yesterday. It's not a basic worshipping of the sun. It's something further than that. Bringer of light has the biggest opposer of Apophis. So the fight is between Ra and Apophis. It all makes sense now. Challenge battles with Ra. Oh my god, this is actually pretty cool. Those Apophis battles against Ra were elaborated in the New Kingdom. Battle of the Underworld. Coffin texts imply that Apophis used a magical gaze to overwhelm Ra and his entourage. Ra was assisted by a number of defenders who traveled with him, including Set and possibly the Eye of Ra. Pretty cool stuff, actually. So, alright, so I'm gonna go a little bit beyond the lore here because it's actually pretty cool. I've been thinking about how to all this lore in the Brimstone Sands is getting pretty cool, and I knew it was gonna be really cool because they have both Rome, which it seems to be more appealing for the people who are looking at the enemies. They want to fight the Romans and more like that, and then Egypt, which has to do with all the lore, all these occultisms. And now this guy Imhotep, as I said, he's in real life. Imhotep was a priest of Ra, and as I said, Ra is the god, the god of the sun. It's the emanation, the bringer of light. Again, we see this theme recurring in Egypt, in every single religion, in every single theme. Now he brings this Apophis, so he uses this way to connect to something, some elemental force, and this is how they're gonna bring the whole thing about the Angry Earth in the lore of New World. So the Angry Earth is brought upon by the ancients, it seems, to fight this corruption, but the corruption can take over the Angry Earth as well. So it's this fight between good and evil that repeats over and over, although it's very cool. Now, going a little bit beyond the lore, this theme of summoning or connecting with non-human intelligences, which, as I said, is the ancient alien theory, the ancient astronaut theory, is the same thing. So what we thought of angels and demons are the same thing. It's just good entities, or what we would call evil entities, or entities with specific, let's call it, purposes or agendas. And we see this fight between the light and the dark. So it's pretty cool that they're showing this connection to the ancients, just as Imhotep connected to the ancients who brought immortality, who brought this realm of Aeternum. He also connected by his ego or by his misguidance with the elemental forces. And there's this whole idea. And now going a little bit further beyond the lore, if you go into Gnosticism, you find that the Gnostics believed, and they wrote, that the god of the earth was actually Yahweh, this this god who is like a lion and a snake, or is some sort of a chimera in the scriptures. The god of the earth, Yahweh, the one who was judgmental and sort of evil in the Bible, is actually one of these beings, one of these, let's call it elementals, who wanted to create his own version of earth, his own version of reality, and he created the earth, and he created the animals who devour each other while they are alive, and who are very primitive, and he created the pain and death and all that we see very flaws in the earth. So then there's the ancients, who would be like the angels of sorts, who try to free us from such deviant world, but at the end of the day it's not right and evil, it's just a different vision of the eternal perfect world of light, to creating a different world, a different reality where we live and die and we eat and drink and we kill each other, but we also have fun. It's a deeper philosophical thing, but it's all written in different places. So I love how No World is bringing this lore together. A lot of the themes of basic lores, but they are pushing the envelope for sure. Very interesting. Alright, now I got that video out of the way. I don't know, I don't think I'm making a lot of sense, but I think as the lore pushes forward, it'll make a little bit more sense. Okay, so where do I go now? What am I doing here? Puffy's remarks have him that worried about grander machination involving ancient technologies, just investigating an undisturbed ancient vault in Hermopolis, where Puffys may have found materials for his plans, while he and Gassi return to New Corsica. Okay. Oh no! I need another 2 minutes. I think I can just go here, travel. How come I cannot travel there? I'm right here. I can actually travel here probably. Yeah, anyway. How am I gonna get in here? It seems that I have to go to the east. Just keep going. Okay, just keep going east. Ooh, Lord of the Republic. Nice. Lord of the Republic, that's what it's called. So my guild is called, my company and my guild is called the Republic. I'm definitely, if I ever make my company large enough, I'm gonna take over all this land. Absolutely amazing, super cool. All this history and lore and cool things. Now, another thing that is interesting, I think, is that Imhotep mentioned that there's a vault with sacred texts. I think that's exactly where I'm going to right now. And as I said, this ties, and I think this is actually, because I usually say that, I usually say that I don't think the developers even know about the depth of lore. It's all about the subconscious human mind. But I think the developers of New World, they actually know a little bit of this lore, and I think the theme of the sacred texts hidden in the vault here is doing a reference on the Nag Hammadi scriptures, where they found, like in real life in the 1950s, a bunch of sacred texts, which include all the apocrypha and all of these more esoteric things, which science that are being currently studied by science. Let's see if they go with this theme. Oh, there's the ancient side. Let's see if they go with this theme here. Let's see if I can find a little spot where I can get rid of the mobs. Absolutely super cool place. This is, what is that, like the maybe sad sort of deal? More than Horus, so that's actually Horus. Wow, this is so cool. Is it that? Is that the sacred text that he was talking about? A curse above this remarks yeah, I think I actually have to get this text. Yeah. And now for that I'm gonna have to kill all these dudes, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see the ancient architecture for the entrance to the ancient vault. I mean, I wanna read that, so what am I doing? Jesus Christ. Okay, they're not that bad. Okay. Creation of Diva. What the hell is that? If I can sneak in to read this text here. Gnosis. It's actually called Gnosis. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Gnostics and the Apocryphal. It's so obvious a child could have reasoned their way past this, but I nearly missed it. The meaning is not in the glyph itself, nor the word attributed to it. The meaning is in the experience. By undertaking my journey to this place, I had already begun opening the way. I was just too exasperated and stubborn to see it. Now the gates reveal their secrets to me, and I can finally return to my mentor after I cleanse myself of all these wretched dolls from the gateway at Hermopolis. Very interesting. Not quite what I was waiting for, because Gnosis is literally knowing the ultimate truth and achieving salvation of the world of matter. This is what the Gnostics were talking about. As I said, this so here's like this. So in the game, the lore is about the glyphs and whatnot, but in the real Gnosticism, it's about understanding that the God of the Bible is actually the demiurge, and it's like these evil ancients who are actually controlling everything. So for the Gnostics, we must achieve this gnosis, this knowledge, in order to escape the world of matter, which, as I said, repeats all over the place in the Egyptian Book of Death, the Tibetan Book of Death, and as I've been saying, the modern research on how to say subconscious, near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, antigen-based experiences, and so on and so forth. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, there's another one here, the last resort. The last resort, wait. Is that the song? Is that the song? Okay, my water has run dry, the sun beats down overhead, the only respite to be found in the shadows of these ruined gateways. From here I can see the rooftops of New Corsica. Maybe I should just return to town before my strength keeps out. No, I won't give my mentor the satisfaction of another self-righteous lecture. There must be something about this crippled shape, like a fish hook. Open the way, open the way. Oh, we're still looking for something. There's all these portals of sorts with the glyphs. Absolutely love this concept of just exploring these ancient places filled with lore and mystery. New World is definitely giving me this sense of exploration and deep lore, which, as I said, it ties with the real lore and the real occultism and so on and so forth. Usually in lores you find the characters and you can tell, like, oh, okay, this character is based on this specific deity and so on and so forth. But here they just go like, yeah, this is Horus and this is Imhotep and you're in the Shrine of Thought, so There's no need for fake characters. They're talking about real lore here. As I said, this real lore in real life, we think it's just mythology, it's just imagination and just tales from ancient cultures, but it's like, nope. Now we're finding that the ancient astronaut theory is very real, and with the 3AI Atlas or whatever is going on, like all of these things, the government's just doing this, what's it called? Disclosure, so on and so forth. We're finding out that it's all pretty much very real. Small task. My mentor sent me out marching out here with a war skin, a strange shape, and a scrap of paper, and ammunition to return until I open the way. Open the way. There's nothing here but crumbling ruins and dust. I suppose I did learn one thing. I should be more specific when I ask for advanced lessons. So they're opening the way for something. They're opening some sort of a passage, it seems. So I wonder if the game, the lore in New World is gonna take me to an actual sort of like a deeper transcendental experience where I'm gonna have real contact with these ancient beings. Try to recruit some people here. Forget about it, I get deep into the lore. I don't want to fight those dudes. Okay, there it is. Continue searching for clues about the ancient vault. Now, what is it taking me? It's taking me straightforward here. Actually, it's super cool place as well. Like the souls, the enemies, the lore, everything is working no war right now. Put the correct glaive sequence and choose the actuator. Select ancient glaive. Was it changing? I think it's changing of sort. Put the correct glaive sequence, then choose the actuator. What are we even talking about here? Glaive sequence, a little riddle. I can figure it out. Oh, I think it's hidden in the... probably in what I just read. So it said something about a hook. What do we have? We got diamond here with a line underneath. We got chicken food sort of deal. X, how the hell am I supposed to know this? Choose the actuator. I don't like this riddles. Let's see if we got some. We got 3 of those. We got 2 of these here. Maybe if I go through those things, I can find some sort of a theme. Let's see, so this is a chicken foot here. Scribbled shape, oh this scribbled shape, there might be something on the scribbled shape, like a fish hook. Chicken foot here. Just a rhomboid sort of deal. child could have reasoned their way past it, but I nearly missed it. I mean, it's not the glyph itself, nor the word treated to use the experience. It's okay. Okay, so child can do it, it says. There's a rhomboid, and then there's the chicken fruit. Well, I think it's probably just that. The rhomboid and then the chicken fruit. Wow, these are like a bunch. Well, it doesn't give me the option, so that's interesting. All right. Time for Google. Perhaps sounds, walk through the world, speak with him at some with Kayaji. Once you have finished with the correct waves, why? Why are they? How am I supposed to know that these are the glyphs that I should do? So the first one is the double legs. Oh my god, it was that one. Darn it. For some reason it's that. I have no idea why. That was the actuator. Okay. Just a platform to access the ancient board. Is it this one? Yes. Push the ball for evidence of Fat Buffy's greater plan. What's this place even? Just love the whole theme of these ancient technologies. Very Dwemer-like, like in the Elder Scrolls. Strange jars. The strange jar has that sort of like newbie sad sort of theme to it. There's another glyph over there. This is just like hieroglyphics, some sort of a spell. Very cool stuff. The ancient scrolls. Translate. So he's gonna translate them. Cool. Got any of that library and the Corsica. Okay. Let's go. Let me just explore this place just a little bit more. There might be some Easter eggs here and there. It's like another going here. It's your ancient bridge. Whoa, read. Nice. So you can actually just like unlock them or whatever. I kind of forgot about that. I think I should pay more attention. I would have just left. This is like a tomb, it seems. I think this is where... I think these are like sarcophagus of sorts. And they are kind of connected to some sort of technology where it infuses them with these crystals, probably to propel them into the heavens. Very interesting, since I've been... So in the, as I said, there's a misconception when it comes to ancient Egypt, because people think it is about some sort of reverence for the dead and funerary rites, but it's not actually that. They are actually, the Egyptians were trying to seek immortality, so it's the immortalization. It's not about that, it's about achieving immortalization. It's like the spells on the walls and the hieroglyphics and the whole mummification process was not to revere death or the passage of death. It was to become immortal. It was for these beings to become the Ahket, the luminous, fully transfigured being, all knowing and all deified. So it's kind of cool that New World kind of has this concept in it. So I believe these are tombs where the souls go into this sort of contraption with the crystals, and the crystals just send them into the heaven, into that cosmic sojourn. Pretty cool. I think that's it. So if I would have just gone to the next step without exploring a little bit, I would have missed this 100%. Is there another one here? It's the one that I already did. The one that I already did. Cool. I think I have to do this with every single other one. Alright, let's go to here. Governor. Grimy boys. I gotta get these more orders out of these mines. I don't like it.
My mighty sword returns. You shine with the light of Ra.
Light of Ra.
What
Cool.
mysteries have you uncovered in the vault? Speak to your pharaoh.
So scrolls and these a thing.
These
I
scrolls
know
are
what this
written
thing
in
is.
ancient script. There are few in Aeternum who can read them. I am one of them.
Okay, cool.
And that strange jar. Something floats within.
It's a hand.
So it is. I must decipher these scrolls. There is foul alchemy at work here. The scrolls speak of a process that combines the bodies and souls of different creatures together into a chimera. This is the blasphemous power that the ancients used to create the primordials. I did not think it possible.
A chimera.
But
Okay.
perhaps I was mistaken. This strange jar is not centuries old. It's new. Someone recently visited the vault. I do not think so. Such craft seems beyond that demon's temperament and skill. There's another mind at work here. One that is far more cunning. I recognize the pungent scent and sickly color of the jar's fluid. It comes from the sulfurous pools of Orcus. Go there and see what you can discover. But be on your guard. A great evil lurks in the shadows.
Okay. Seek out the source of the sulfurous fluid in the pools of Orcus. Alright. It's right over here. I think I have fast travel. Let me get fast travel here a little bit easier. It's kind of hard to exit this settlement. It should be fine though. Just like follow the thing. So they were trying to make chimeras. This whole idea of the chimeras because of the Anubis and some of the other gods and goddesses like Horus, who is like a bird, and so on and so forth. But I don't think this is like what they were trying to do. I think the Egyptians were really in contact with either sort of like the same beings that people see during antigen experiences, or like actual beings from somewhere else. So it's kind of interesting. I hope they don't go fully into this idea of the chimeras. Oh, this is the gypsum thingy? This is the gypsum kiln. That's the thing that I need. Smooth orb of gypsum used in various crafting recipes. Artifact crafting. I got only 24 of this. What? Oh my god. I think I have everything like on my other sheds. It doesn't share it. Reduce from your inventory before your storage. What about the other one? I wonder what about the... Atlas. Complete. I think it's called Atlas. Nice. This is like such a mess. I'm so glad they're getting rid of this whole thing because this is such a mess. Build the gypsum kiln. So I am at the gypsum kiln. How the hell do I improve them? I don't know. I don't care. All of this is gonna be scrapped in a few days. Thank God. It is annoying. Right. Every single time, like every single time I go. Oh no, no, I'm in the right place. Oh, what's on the other side? I just became a Covenant member. There it is. Now he's in the Covenant. I'm just like recruiting in the name of the light. May the light guide you, friend. Those are the bubbling pools. Wow. It's kinda cool. What's that? It's like an angry supers, abominations. It's like an angry earth, I think. It's such in the pools. Pull anything out of place. There's a green thing over there. It seems like a scorpion of sorts. Whoa. Alright, I'm in trouble. Oh no! Could just stop pulling everything. For Christ's sakes! Bro, help me. Oh my god, I keep pulling like 20 of this. I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry. Such a problem for anything in the place. I'll come back. I'll come back here. I think I can kill these pyramids easily. I have some focus, constitution. I have a way to improve my. Oh, I can't get him down. This. I get to the point where it gets really slow to level up the weapon. And just like a mob should be fine. Here. Get some planes. Let me get a couple of planes because I get for the camps. A bunch of flint in here. Such in the bolts. Oh, so you just have to see that these crystals that are all over the place. That's perfect. Something following me. Can I cancel my PP thing? No, I can't. What killed me? Was it the sarcophagus that killed me? What killed me? Killed by sulfurous abomination? I think the sarcophagus is what killed me. Holy crap, man. Okay, I'm gonna make a camp next time. These cauldrons. Yo, attributes weapon if it's not the primary does the perks of the attribute weapon if it's not the primary does those other perks effect? I don't know, bro. That's a little bit of a soup. I think what you mean is to say that, for example, if I have my so I'm doing Warhammer, right? I think what you're asking is if I have the Warhammer equipped, do the perks of the other weapon, for example my staff, that they apply, which are rally, vicious, refreshing move, so on and so forth? I don't think so, no. Because it depends on the weapon. So this one has Desperate Prayer and whatnot. And the other one, like, it doesn't make sense to have like strength things from the hammer. Be useful with like the life and stuff. I don't think so, no. I'm not 100% sure though, but I don't think so. Everything is gonna change in a few days anyway, so. Oh my god, why did they bring these mobs to me? It was you. It was you. I saw you do it. Now you deal with it. And I ain't gonna help you. Should I help her? No, these are like enemies. He's gonna go ahead and kill me. Well, your builds as well, or is it wasted points in the attributes tab? Okay, let's see that in a second. Let me just get away from these mobs, and I'll go to my attributes tab. They are pretty hard. Like I'm struggling here, and I'm already level 65. I can imagine coming here at level 60. Okay, your build as well, or is it wasted points in the attributes? That, oh no, I think what you're saying is, for example, I have the life staff, which gives me plus 37 focus, and then I have this one, which magnified my highest attribute, which right now is strength. So I don't think so. I think when I have like, so I have the hammer right now. So if I go to my attributes, let's see, what are the attributes? Okay, the attributes. Okay, I think that they're okay. Yeah. So it's it gives me that from the item box, which is the Warhammer, right? So I get 70 just on attribute on item buffs. So if I swap, I should have less strength. I believe. Let's try it. That's a good question, actually. So I swap to my life staff, and I go to my attributes. Ha! I still have them. I think it does stay. I think it does stay. So whatever weapon you have, it's the same thing. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty useful. Alright, let's A. Camping landmarks. Well, just let me get away from the landmarks so I can make a little camp here. This place is annoying as hell. Oh, there's an obelisk over there. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I can camp. Just need a couple of... Oh my god, they're everywhere. Cactus flesh. No, I want wood, for Christ's sake. Why don't I get wood from the cacti? That only makes sense. I can actually mine these dudes. That's interesting. Stone. Cool. I'm not a crafter, so don't really care. Sweet, beautiful. Get some. All right. Continue searching the pools for anything out of place. I need to turn off PP because that's you need all the help you can get in these places. Right, yeah, so I was here, and I think what killed me was the sarcophagus. There's a sarcophagus over there, and I opened it and I just died. So I think that's actually what killed me. I'm trying to approach that place slowly. I think I want to kill this dude. Oh, there's a little bug on him. He's got a invisible bag. Or is this like... Is this how it's supposed to look like? I think this is how he's supposed to look like. He's got these long arms or something. Oh, come on! I don't want to fight that thing. It's super annoying. Oh, I'm dying right now. I think that's why I died. Look at that guy just running away from those mobs. Just wanted to get here. This is my faction, so we can take this dude down. If he would just stop pulling all the mobs, that would be ideal. Taking a little damage while I'm here. Let me just eat something here. I don't just like die. And there is. It's not that bad though. Let's try to get it here. Elite grave offerings. Oh, it's not getting it. Oh yeah, I actually got it. Nice. Got here. Guess it wasn't there. I just died randomly then. Search the remaining pool for any evidence for Buffy's involvement. Is that? I think it's that over there. Like a blue energy thingy. Let's cheat these guys. Just gonna run a little bit. Jesus Christ. I'm running, man. I ain't dealing with this. Yo, bro, let's kill these dudes. No, I'm not fighting that one. Maybe this guy will help me if I help him. He is in my... Bro, help me. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Nice. Sweet. So he's doing it. I'm gonna do it as well. Oh my god. Bro. Now I just need to actually hit him. That would help. Let me just invite him to the company. Just randomly. I mean, he hasn't refused it. Let's destroy the core. I collect the ancient device fragment from the stone. Ancient something from the rubble. Was that this? Oh. Barrier. I think this guy's actually helping me here. That's pretty cool. Dude, he's actually... Oh my god! I think I actually need help here, so that's pretty cool that he's helping me actually. Let me try one more time. Yo, this guy is a real one. Nice. Through the fragment. I think he's staying here because I had stayed. Nice. Central library to report. Just gonna get everything. Taking everything. Get out of here. I'm curious, did he actually join the company? His name was Divers and he didn't. Ah, too bad. I don't think just adding random people is the best course of action. Right, return to the library to report your findings. I can just go back here. Call to the inn. The PvE missions, increase your XP and earn access to our faction gear. Okay. one of the coolest places in MMO that I've seen. Demon Tab.
Is there no task that you cannot accomplish?
I mean,
Thou
that was
hast
kind of
crafted
hard
me a
actually.
very fine weapon indeed. I sense something strange. A familiar power. It's a piece of a disc of Atum. It pulses with quintessence.
Quintessence, another occult
Potent
item from
energy from
alchemy.
the stars the ancients used in their magics. Why was this at the pools of Orcus? Could Apophis simply be creating an army of chimeras? That would take time. And it seems too simple a stratagem. There is more here that we are not seeing. The discs of Atum were used to focus the quintessence harnessed by the Aeneid, a vast power source housed within the Great Pyramid of Ahket, a structure I built for the ancients long ago.
I
When
actually
active,
done that.
it powered the ancients' great
expedition is
machines
super
throughout
cool.
the island. Apophis did boast he had been granted power. Ahket houses both wonders and horrors. It has weapons capable of terrible devastation. They would certainly suit that demon's lust for destruction. And it's clear he's been to the pyramid. My sword must investigate Ahket to determine if the flow of quintessence has increased. I'll enhance your Azoth staff to detect the precious energy. Seek out the Diospolis entrance to the pyramid. It'll give you the access to the inner workings of the temple, to its deepest secrets.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go with the light of Ra.
The light of Ra, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go to the deepest secrets. Now, while I'm here in the library, I'm gonna just Google this quintessence real quick. Because I believe this is a hidden occult item in alchemy. Which, very much like the Aesop, it kind of has that connotation. Quintessence. I want to be specific about it. Most perfect or typical example of a quality or class. I want to go like into the depths of what quintessence. So there's different. The fifth essence, I think that's cosmology, ether, in medieval cosmology, and science, the fifth element that fills the universe beyond the terrestrial sphere. So yeah, it's exactly that. The quintessence is the fifth element, is the ether, which is the Aesop in the Philosopher's Stone. It's the same thing. Quintessence in physics, a hypothetical form of dark energy postulated to explain the accelerating expansion of the universe. So it's what's in the air, it's what it's in everything. This is ether, it's what connects everything. And as I said, all of this is tied to quantum physics. Let's see, quintessence, literature, different works, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is the quintessence. Now, another thing that I find very interesting is that he mentioned something of this, whatever these blue things are, like these blue crystals that you find around the pools or whatever. He says he is powder from the stars, something like that. This is what the ancients use in the machinations. So again, this is a correlation to say that these ancients, they come from the heavens, they come from the cosmos in a sense. So the connotation, the idea, even if it's vague, that these ancients are actually sort of aliens of sorts. Again, going with the ancient astronaut theory here, it's pretty cool. As I said, when you go into the concept of Uranus, which is in the scriptures, it is the definition of heaven. Like it's translated in the scripture as heaven. When you go into Uranus, it actually has to do with the cosmos, with what's beyond of the planetary sphere as a planet. So it has this whole connotation of cosmology that is missing in modern Christianity, or even in ancient Christianity. When you go in with the Catholic as dogma, or some of the other Christian dogmas, this idea of cosmology, it's even looked at as heretic in a sense, but in the actual scriptures, that is the connotation of the word Uranus. It has to do with the cosmology. Pretty cool little themes that the lore plays with back and forward. I like it. Man, I'm gonna make a bunch of videos about New World. Oh man. Okay. Where am I going here? Oh, I haven't found this yet. Alright, so I'm actually going to the pyramid now. That's actually pretty cool as well. I was talking about finding the true secrets and the true mysteries of Ra or whatever. I can go here actually. Faction control discounts. Wait, my faction controlling this place now? Pretty cool. Quadra with bots. Oh my god, these people. How annoying. Okay, search for the Diospolis entrance to the Pyramid of Ahket. Let's see, Pyramid of Ahket. Okay, I found something interesting. So I'm going to the Pyramid of Ahket, and here it's just like this pyramid with another pyramid on top, but just inverted in a sense, with some weird energy coming from the heavens in the lore of New World. But the Pyramid of Ahket refers to the Great Pyramid of Giza, named Ahket Khufu, Horizon of Khufu. Not a separate pyramid, the name combines the ancient Egyptian term Ahket, meaning horizon, with Khufu, the king's name. This name was chosen because the pristine white limestone casing of the pyramid made it appear to shine like the sun rising on the horizon, symbolizing the king's power and connection to the eternal sunrise. Pretty bloody cool. So this eternal sunrise as well, it's in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. It has to do with being dead and the sun coming every single time, again and again. It has to do with the cycle of rebirth, but it's this sun coming and this life continuing. Is the sun of Ra, it's the light of Ra, which, as I said in some of the modern states of consciousness, is a real energy, and people are, well, the scientists are thinking it has to do with quantum physics. It has to do with the literally what happens in the brain is quantum processes that include electrical base. Everything is light, everything is power, everything's in energy, everything is light. It's a little bit more complicated than most people would think. But anyway, we're going to this Pyramid of Ahket now. Okay, last thing that I will say about this before we go into the actual pyramid. Okay, so I'm just gonna start going there and I'll talk about it. Wait a minute. I hate that they have these mobs in the middle of the road. Like, they shouldn't put the mobs in the middle of the road. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. Because they just kind of follow you weirdly. Like, if you're on the road, you should just be able to chill, to be honest. Alright, there it is. So it's the Pyramid of Ahket, which is the Pyramid of Giza, and in the game is represented as this pyramid with another pyramid on top, with that blue energy, which is Imhotep, who is the priest of Ra in real life. But in the game he tells you that the ancients are pulling this weird energy, which is the quintessence, which is the ether, which is the power of the gods, the actual magic. And as I said, in real life he's connected to the concept of quantum physics. Now, oh look, an obelisk. Now, so here in the game, let's see if I'm in the right place. Oh my god, stop! Everything tries to kill me when I'm trying to go into the lore here. And there's the entrance. There should be a lore mode where the mobs didn't attack you, so you can just get lost into it. That would be a mode just made for myself and myself only. Alright, so Pyramid of Ahk. What? So this said Ahket has to do with King and the Horizon, but also the Ahk, AHK, has to do, as I said, it's written in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. No, in the Egyptian book, well, in both of them it's the same thing, it's the same book quite literally, but in the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Ahk is the life force that comes outside, but it's perfected, it's becoming transfigured, so that... Yo, this is really cool. Even that, the names of it, the Ahk, is this, the light of Ra, which comes from the person who is dying and meets the light of Ra. And as I said, as I mentioned in some of the previous videos, talking about this Egyptian Book of the Dead, if you do this live review, you do this in the game, is the heart gem, whatever it is, you measure your heart on a scale, and if you cannot absorb the light of Ra, you come back into the cycle of reincarnation. But if you become the Ahk and become the transfigured perfect self, the Christ in a sense, you go beyond, you understand the mysteries of Ra, and you go to another realm of existence as a fully transfigured being. So this is the Ahk, becoming the Ahk. It's pretty cool, and you know, this game does a great job at portraying all of these Egyptian lore with very nice little themes here. Absolutely amazing, absolutely loving New World. It's just a game where combining the lore and the occult and everything with real themes and fantasy and history, amazing graphics and combat and so on and so forth. Like, New World is cooking, man. It is definitely cooking. Alright, I knew this was gonna happen. Thesean Sphinx. Alrighty. Oh my god. Okay, enter the Pyramid of Ahket. Cool. So, Imhotep did say that just as I'm approaching the mysteries of the ancients. And that is so cool as well, because I was wondering if they could, for a moment in the MSQ, they kind of forgot the ancients. Now with Brimstone Sands, they go full into the lore of these ancient beings. It's super cool because look at them. They're all over these ancient Egyptian sort of ruins here. Pretty cool stuff. So he's saying that if I go into the pyramid, I'm gonna understand the mysteries of Ra. Ra is the most important god of Egypt. As I said, people thought that this worship of Ra was basic worship of the sun from this sort of ancient religion, which was in a way sort of primitive. There's nothing primitive about them. Like, people still don't know how they built the pyramids. And this Ra was not just the sun. It was that quintessence, as they say in this game, this occult, this ether, this intelligence that people meet when they die in near-death experiences, real life near-death experiences, and some other transcendental experiences. The light is beyond simple sun worship. Alright, let's see what we find here. goddamn just dabs of the pyramid. Jesus. That's what's inside the pyramid. Super cool stuff. This is very World of Warcraft like. Slimy. Look bigger down there. I'm all slimed up, I don't like it. Look at the mountain guardians, okay. Actually, I can do this. That's actually pretty cool. In real life, there's this idea that the pyramids are actually some sort of energy generation. So I think it's kind of cool, this thing that they're playing with here in New World. It seems that there's some sort of energy. And what is this energy? This energy in the game is the quintessence, the aesop, the ether, which is everything that is in the air, what everything is made of. Everything in material reality is made of at the core. It has to do with quantum physics. So I think this is the thing that they're working with here. Pretty interesting. Bro, let's kill him together. Let's go, let's go, let's go, bro. Oh, we got him. Nice. I'm so glad this guy came up. This guy would have been a pain in the ass otherwise. Good job, Onion King. Right. Let's get our loot. Everybody has that goddamn sword. It's so OP. Where do I get it? I think I should get it actually, because maybe it's gonna be harder to do it next time. I'm gonna Google how to get the crescent sword. So it's quite interesting because in that in that previous zone, this energy, this bluish energy, which seems to be the ether, the ace, the quintessence, it was coming from the sarcophagus. So it seems that this essence is what goes into the afterlife, and they were using it to generate energy of sorts. Look at all this blue thing is this material that comes from the heavens, or like this, as Imhotep says, from the stars, meaning that the ancients are these sort of aliens coming from the cosmos or something like that. So it's all related to the real theme and lore of the Egyptians dealing with the afterlife. Oh no, that's what I get. That's what I get for. I just need to move forwards. I already killed them. Climb the broken staircase. Okay. Not dealing with that guy again. Great Pyramid of Ahket. Nice. Science said, interesting that they go with this theme, because as I mentioned, when you go deeper into the Egyptian mythology is not about funeral rites, it's not about the dead, it's about becoming immortal, immortalization, not death. Okay. Oh my god, they're so strong. I need to get me some space here. You would only expect like super strong guardians guarding the biggest secrets of Ra. So it kind of makes sense with the lore, I guess. I'm actually gonna. Boom. I forget that I am fully leveled on the lifestyle. I gotta use it more often. A little bit offensively. Both of you, who are you? Nice. Got nothing on me. Guardians of the Duat, the underworld. God, the sense of exploration in this game. It's been a while since I had. Like, I'm literally exploring. Like, this is the thing that I love about New World. But all the other games, when they do lore, they kind of use a similar theme. In New World, you are literally exploring the Pyramid of Giza after Imhotep told you to come here to find the quintessence and the biggest mystery of Ra. Like, this is my nerd history, lore, occult, afterlife research self. It just, I'm having such a blast with all this stuff. Which one is it? Okay, yes. And someone says, bro, these healers are some bot. It's so funny how this game is so deep, but these people just care about PvP. Alright. There it is. Who is that? Who is that being in this anti-gravitational field that the pyramid is creating? Oh, this is the angry earth woman. Mistress of the Wild. What is she doing here? How are they gonna connect this whole thing with the Angry Earth? As I said, I don't care about the Angry Earth because I think this lore is gonna be weak. But if they connect it to Egypt, then it's gonna become cool.
I'm not sure why you've come here. You cannot stop what I have begun. The threat of corruption was dire, but the toll you exacted from the Motherwell, the damage you wrought, it will take generations to heal. I foolishly came to the aid of humanity. And once again, this is how we were repaid. It is proven again, humanity is the true source of all evils. A vessel for corruption, a plague to nature. And you are a prime example.
The original scene.
Another of my kind lies dreaming in these sands, but he will soon be awakened. And together we will purge this island of your kind and restore Aeternum to the paradise it was meant to be.
It was meant to be
gone from
here.
here.
I knew
there
it.
is nothing you can
I knew
do.
it. I know it. I will save that later. Because I knew that Aeternum, so I've been saying my theory is that Aeternum is a purgatory, but it became a purgatory. It was supposed to be a paradise created by the ancients who wanted to create a physical realm, but with immortality, very much like the Aetra in the Elder Scrolls. And this is like, these are real lore, real themes, real theories that say, for example, as I said, in the Gnostic Gospels, you find that the demiurge, Yahweh, the god of the Bible, in the Apocryphal, he's the devil. But it's not that he was always the devil, it's that he just wanted to create something different than the perfect realm of light that we all come from, the light of Ra, if you may. He wanted to create a different rule set, and by his ego, he created the flawed world that we inhabit, where the beasts that tear each other apart, and where there is pain, and where there is death and pestilence. So it's an imperfect version of reality, and the Gnostics wanted you to know everything so you could achieve salvation from this. I think the lore of New World is low-key some of the best lores that video games have brought forward. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay. Let's see. It's really ancient glyph. Really ancient glyph. Amba. Okay. I don't know what this. We not board this mountain. Well. Okay, I gotta talk to Imhotep. I always like talking to Imhotep. It seems to be maybe this place. It's like it's a final little clip here. Just a zone, just a verticality, the extents, the meaning, the lore, the theme. Mind blown by what New World has done. Absolutely love it. You gotta love it. Go back here. And then you come to the Roman zone, and it's also bloody fantastic. Like, New World is very close to becoming my favorite game of all times. Like, oh my god, it's getting there with the Elder Scrolls. It's getting there with classic World of Warcraft. It's like, it's pushing the envelope. Okay, where's that? Here. Oh no, it's actually, where is he? He's actually. Did I just spam it? I remember if I did. Going dancer. No. Of course you can.
Even here, I sense the surge of power from Ahket. The earth hums with the energized blood flowing through her veins. What has Apophis done? Adiana? It has been many long centuries since I heard that name. I thought her gone like the others. You do realize she assumes that name only to masquerade in human form? She is an ancient we knew as Artemis.
Oh, it's the gods. The gods are the ancients.
So she keeps that a secret these days, does she? There is much significance to that fact. Much I will need to consider. But if she has reactivated the Aeneid, then she has something quite catastrophic in mind. Here? In Brimstone Sands? She could only mean... Sutek. The very ancient who taught me the mysteries of Aeternum.
Sutek is another ancient.
Master? Will return then. But Artemis will need the Eye of Horus. Only the
Horus? Oh my god, stop.
My master.
Too much lore, bro. Okay, second reveal confirmed. So the ancients are what we think as gods and goddesses, not only for the final god of the monotheistic god, but even the polytheistic gods, Artemis and so on and so forth. And this is a real theory. Again, the ancients are actually the beings from the heavens, or Uranus, as I've been saying. It's confirmed here. So it's Artemis. I'm just gonna Google these two gods just to make sure. Okay, now the Angry Earth actually becomes interesting. Okay, Artemis can refer to the Greek goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and moon. Let's see, Greek mythology, the Olympian Artemis, just to make sure. Is the goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, wild animals, transitions, nature, vegetation, childbirth, care of children, and chastity. In later times, she was identified with Selene, the personification of the moon. She was often said to roam the forests and mountains, attended by her entourage of nymphs. The goddess Diana is her Roman equivalent, so Artemis is the goddess of nature of sorts. So it is very fitting that it is the Angry Earth. So this whole thing about the Angry Earth is going to be about Artemis, or Artemis, the goddess of the wilderness, who in reality is an ancient, alien theory, like an alien or an angel or some being which the ancient civilizations thought of as their gods. So they're explaining polytheism with a very real theory in the real world, this idea that these are actually beings who are coming from somewhere else in the heavens. Let's go Google the other one, Sutek. Seeing who plan to destroy it. I have to retard this. So it shows that this is part of another lore. Okay, so this is Set. Okay. Set, Sutek, or Set, Coptic, is a god of the desert, storms, disorder, violence, and foreigners in ancient Egyptian religion. In ancient Greek, the god's name is given as Set. Set had a positive role where he accompanied Ra on his back to repel Apophis. So it's the fight between Ra and Apophis. Set accompanied Ra, the serpent, to repel Apophis, the serpent of chaos. Set had a vital role as a reconciled combatant. He was lord of the Red Land, where he was the balance to Horus's role as lord of the Black Land, fertile land. So again, so Set is some sort of an ally to Ra in his eternal fight against Apophis, who now we know is an elemental. So these are ancient. So the ancients are the gods and goddesses in New World, which is a very cool thing. But at the same time, there is this connotation that these beings come from the quote-unquote heavens, from the magic that they use is stardust. So it has this alien, more modern conception of these divinities and divinity itself, because he, even Imhotep here, he says straight to you, these are not gods, they are too much like us, they are something else. So he's removing the divinity and focusing them as something more real, as something more humanized in a sense, but still divine. It's just a different understanding of divinity, which is very cool and very interesting, because this is what the modern research that I've been referring in this channel has to do with. Alright, so the last god, I need to go into Horus because he's talking about the Horus's eye. Let's go Horus. It's just like I've been doing this research for so much time that sometimes I go into one mythology and go back and forward, and it gets a little bit complex because the mythologies are the same, just like Carl Jung said. It's the same thing with different archetypes. So it gets all over the place. And I've never paid a lot of attention to mythology because it is mythology. I pay attention to the modern research, but now when you have ancient mythology being so in line with the modern research, that's when you gotta pay attention to it. Let's go. So Horus is a major ancient Egyptian sky god depicted as a falcon or a falcon-headed man known for his association with kinship, healing, and protection. He is the son of Osiris and Isis, and is the antagonist of the god Set, representing the eternal struggle between order and chaos again. The Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol of protection and health, is also closely linked to the deity. Aha! I think I gotta dig deeper in. God of kinship, series of goddess, seas and the god of sky, symbolism, the battle with Set, the myth of Horus, and illustrate the cosmic battle between order and chaos as response to Vanish's father. The Eye of Horus, during the fight with Set, Horus's eye was damaged but later restored, creating the Eye of Horus. This symbol represents healing, renewal, and protection, and was widely used in amulets and religious imagery. Cult of Horus. Major cult in Nekon and Edfu, temples of Horus, art culture. Wanna see if I can dig something else from the Eye of Horus here. God, I love googling this stuff. Okay, it's something interesting. The Eye of Horus, ancient Egyptian symbol representing protection, healing, and well-being. It originates from a myth where the god Horus' left eye was torn out by Set, but later restored by the gods Thoth and Hathor. So Thoth again. As I said, we have the Shrine of Thoth in this game. The symbol was often worn as an amulet by ancient Egyptians, including sailors, for safe travel. It's also used for funerary practices, protect the deceased in the afterlife. So it is the Eye of Horus that protects the deceased in the afterlife. As I said, it doesn't protect them, and it's not about the afterlife, it's about immortality. What's going on in my apartment building? Alright, the eye was magically restored by the goddess Hathor, or the god of wisdom, Thoth. So Thoth. Healing and restoration, protection, wisdom, royal power, third eye connection. In later interpretation, the symbol has been linked to the concept of the third eye, representing spiritual awareness and enlightenment. So it protects in the afterlife, is the enlightenment, is the knowledge. Egyptian lore is just so bloody fantastic, and I have to thank New World to just remind me and make me want to Google all of these things. Oh, let's see, gassy like money, let's go.
The revelation of Sutek's return has pushed Imhotep's mind to the edge. If we lose him, we are truly doomed. I devised a more potent formula, but I've run out of the materials to create it. I don't even know if it will work. But I can't leave his side. Not now. I have it here, along with the formula. Please prepare it and return as quickly as possible. I'll try and keep Imhotep calm. I can see he's barely hanging on.
Garden ingredients create Imhotep's remedies. She thinks she's going crazy. Not going crazy. He just knows too much. So chance and sense. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like a lighter quest. She's like, okay, we have too much lore. Just go craft. Just go get these items so you can help out Imhotep because he's going kind of crazy. I want to buy a house here so bad. Like next to the theater where all this knowledge is stored in this New Corsica Roman city in North Africa where all this ancient lore is stored. I absolutely love this area. I'm gonna buy a house here. I'm gonna fight for this land 100% as soon as I get my faction going. By the way, I need to keep on recruiting here. Yo, that's actually pretty cool. This is not the regular song that they play. Moonlit Shadows, this actually sounds good. Okay. It's a higher zone, I guess. Don't ruin it. Don't make noise. He's playing. Oh. Yo, I might actually keep this guy. Moonlit Shadow, Tutorial, Triumph. How do I emote? I'm gonna totally upload. Can I upload? I don't think I can upload. That actually sounds good. And he's not like screwing it up like all the newbies in the initial zones. That was pretty cool. How do I tip? I actually tipped him. Let's give him some pumps. There it is. Pretty cool. I think it's easier if I just go here north or east and then just literally go there. Is this closer maybe? Yeah, I think this one is closer. I knew it was a good idea to get this shrine. Siege. Chance system definite for aqua bitter. Okay. Alright. What do I need? need to kill some alligator. I can swim now, that's super cool. Oh my god, they're so strong. Okay, I got the alligators and the cactus flesh. There should be a cacti somewhere around here. Is this cacti? I don't think this is the one. This is stairs of definites. I need to go to some stairs somewhere here. So this is definite. Oh, it's different places. Okay. Alright. How the hell do I get over here? Honestly, yeah, this is the best way. BBL Inspector. Oh my god. Somebody named himself BBL Inspector. Are you kidding me? It's kind of hilarious, to be honest. It's pretty slow right now. I was getting a bunch of pings earlier on. So damn lost. Gotta go like have over there a little camp just in case. A little obelisk, why not? What do we need? So chest, stairs of, I think these are the stairs of definite. For sure. Stairs of definite. Nice. Oh, there's a bad boy over there. Are we good? They're level 62s. I think I've been fighting level 61, so this might be a little bit dangerous here. Another archer. That's it. Beautiful. Now I get the hell out of here. Okay, that was easier than I thought. It doesn't even tell me where. I think I can find these cacti. And like, there's cacti right in front of me. There has to be cacti here for me to plunder. Another cactus flash from cacti. Oh, I actually, yeah, I can just hit this thing and get. There it is. Beautiful. Cactus flash. Have Imhotep's remedy. Oh, but now I cannot do this because I already didn't. It's a 10-minute cooldown. Oh, I can just go here. And it's a good idea to discover this one actually. How the hell do I get here though? South. It seems. No, it's no west. Nice. Oh, sweet. This is really good. Nope. I'm not dealing with those things. I think there's a way to kind of go in. Yeah, perfect. I can go in between all these things. Some more interesting ruins here. Saboteur's Hideaway. This is a Roman. Friend to Armadillos. Acolyte of Anubis.
We have strayed from the ways of our ancestors. And in return, the curse of the lost is ours to bear.
Ah, so this is an acolyte of Anubis. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna go... Because Anubis, I think he was another of the gods that had to do with the underworld in the Egyptian lore. So I wonder... so far they haven't said any... I think this is the first guy who actually said anything about Anubis. I did see the figurines, and it is like right here in the lore. Like you see it in the hieroglyphs and whatnot, but the lore specifically hasn't said anything about Anubis yet. But it's all over the place anyway. Interesting. And this is a Roman woman of swords. This is another. Antonia Tertia. Where am I going again? Hot Imhotep and an Arcanary repository or campsite. So there's a campsite right here, it seems. Imhotep's remedy. Station. Took the gas and the money. Oh, it's actually there. Let's go.
Great Osiris! Imhotep is gone!
Cyrus, oh my god.
He started ranting about saving us. He raced out the door. I couldn't stop him. I was going to go after him, but I knew it was wiser to wait for your return. I am no warrior. Imhotep's obsessed with Sutek's return. He kept insisting he had to prepare the way. I've never seen him like this. He called himself the Vizier of the Ancients.
Vizier? What is that?
He must be headed to the gates of Sutek. They lie to the west. Many believe that site to be both cursed and sacred. Imhotep's looking for the Eye of Horus. I've never seen it, but Imhotep's mentioned it a few times. It's a key of some kind. Whatever it is, if Imhotep wants it so badly, it's vital that we find it first. You have the new elixir. Perhaps it can soothe Imhotep's raging mind. Whatever happens, please remember that the good, gentle man is still there. You just have to find him again.
Wow. Follow Imhotep to the gates of Sutek. Must have gotten it. Yeah, I can get it up to the shrine. Gonna get this one. Gonna get these outposts as well. Beastier? What is a beastier? I'm gonna have to Google that. Interesting, it's actually an Egyptian term. I have never heard of this. The Vizier was the highest official in ancient Egypt to serve the pharaoh king during the Old, Middle, and New Kingdoms. Vizier is generally accepted rendering of ancient Egyptian Tiash, Tiari, among Egyptologists. The instruction of Rekmire, installation of the Vizier, a New Kingdom text defines many of the duties of the Tiari and lays down codes of behavior. The Viziers were often appointed by the pharaoh. During the 4th dynasty and early 5th dynasty, Viziers were exclusively drawn from the royal family. From the period around the reign of Neferkakawi, oh my god, onwards, they were chosen according to loyalty and talent, or inherited the position from their fathers. So this ties into the real aspect of Imhotep, like the real figure of Imhotep, who was this priest of Ra, and he became deified in a way. So he was literally the connection between the gods and the ancient Egyptians, like in real life, in real lore. And it's cool that the game is actually following this theme with the return of Sutek, who is set in the game. Is the same thing. It's like the real lore, the real history of the whole thing, the real mythology. It's pretty darn cool. Absolutely amazed that New World is doing this. It's the contact of the gods. city here. This one has no with the heat in Taberna Mercatus. Taberna Mercatus. So interesting, has absolutely no nobody has taken this outpost, so far away from everything. But I think this is literally how we're gonna connect to Nighthaven actually. We're gonna go to Nighthaven in this area right here. Pretty cool. Okay. North and east. Follow Imhotep to the gates of Sudak. Alright. See the strange energy source. The wall. It's on top, it seems. Okay. How do I get up there? Over here. Position projector. And these weird crystals bring the energy of the heavens. It's okay. It's just pointing towards something. I need to adjust that one, I guess. Rotate the reflectors to project the beam of Ace at force. So it's the Ace, it's the quintessence, it's the energy of the crystal which comes from the stars. Very interesting. Cool stuff. Quick recruiting real quick. Subtext reset who helps Ra in his fight against Apophis, the evil. Seems to be some interest there. Back. I might be in deep danger here. I'm safe here. Guys active on both at all. Where today? Change. Kind of weird, like every time I'm being recruiting, they always ask like, are you guys on voice acting? Like, yeah, I get it, some people are chill and they just want to hang out, but you need something to do, right? Like, and right now it's season 10, everything's gonna change, so there's no point in running any content right now, especially for a lot of people that are coming back. It's like, just join the Discord, like it doesn't take you anything, and then you will see if people want to hang out or not. Like, you cannot force people to get on Discord. Trying to rush myself to content to get to the point where I can participate. I come on Monday. You is huge. Don't rush it like that. It is a problem, but at the same time, it's not a problem because I think Nordl is trying to. They're making it so MSQ. Require. Oh, yo. Not 60 or. No, it's probably gonna be level 65 to 70. Running. We'll be running influences for this very reason. Any level can join those. Are coming back, but it is faction locked to Covenant. The company. Some of the levels, and also, it doesn't tell me. It's really. Oh, welcome to her. Finally, we have 10 people in the company. It's so, like, the company system is so bad. Like, it doesn't tell me how many members I got. It's just, like, all over the place. It's super clunky. They really need to work on this. Yes. I got 10 members, I get something. Because it goes from 1 to 5, and then 5 to 10, and then 10 to 50, I think. Which is interesting. We'll see. Okay, good. Alright, how the hell do I get up here? You gotta go all the way here. He's doing the thing. How the hell do I get up there? Rotate the reflectors to project the beam of Aether forward. Oh, so is it like each reflector? Maybe with my... No, it doesn't seem like it. I have to jump from there. Interesting. Oh my god. Bro. Out of nowhere, will you chill? I hate them so much. Look at that. Screw you, bastards. I think I get a big ass hammer. Send you back to the duat. Where'd you came from? Nice. I hate that it doesn't heal as much. Okay, lore. Nice. Abandonment. Because found me unworthy. I know because the guardians repel me at every step, but above else I feel it in my soul, and any desire I had to complete my pilgrimage is gone, dulled by pain and fear and the exhaustion of constant peril. I don't care how much shame I endure, I'm going home, and may the gods find their champion elsewhere. So this is a pilgrim's diary found near the gates of Subdag. That's actually pretty darn cool. So you can imagine a pilgrim coming to this place and seeing all these guardians rejecting him as he comes to his pilgrimage to understand the truth of Set and the ancient gods and goddesses, literally the ancients in this game. I literally feel like this when I'm playing these video games, like just exploring all these lores. After I do this research in real life, dealing with the afterlife and other states of consciousness, just going through the lores and the more fantasy, the more embellished aspect, and especially this very specific game new world that is using like real lores, I feel like I'm in some sort of a virtual MMO RPG pilgrimage of sorts. I absolutely love it. Alright. Nice. Screw that guy. I should keep recruiting. There we go. Redirect the ASAT. And I think I've been missing all these urns, and this is why I have no money. I just need to get all these things and even salvage them for like 1 gold. Music as well. Absolutely love it. It's so underrated. Like this game is gonna make a huge comeback. How do I get back up now? I'm gonna keep going this way. Let's send skeletons over there. Ooh, lore. this guy. Oh my god, where did you come from? I just killed you. That's what it is. Serpent of Swords. I can't grab every single one. It's pretty annoying. Let's see this pilgrimage. Hymn to the absent gods. O Sutek, master of chaos, storm of disorder, keeper of those who dwell away from the Nile, forsake not your people, far from happy's embrace. Lay bare your heart, the feather at Osiris' trial. To the offerings for great hearts displease you. We keep all rites and rituals that gods compel. Would you forsake your supplicants' appeasements in this land of reeds wherein your people dwell? Corruption deepens, the earth herself is wrathful. God damn it, let me do lore in peace for Christ's sake. It is the same, I already killed you 2 times. I'm sure I'm gonna kill you with the angel. Oh my god, oh my god, no. Shh. He actually almost sucked me. Such a cobra. Screw you. Christ bloody sakes. Alright. He's sugging me even when I already killed him. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's go back to the lore. Osutak, master of chaos, storms disorder, keeper of those who dwell away from the Nile, forsake not your people, far from happy's embrace, lay bare your heart, a feather at Osiris' trial. To the offerings of our great hearts displease you, we keep all rites and rituals that gods compel. Oh my god, don't tell me you're bringing more mobs to me, okay? Would you forsake your supplicants' appeasement in this land of reeds? I'm actually gonna save that other one as some sort of blooper. Wherein your people dwell, corruption deepens, the earth herself is wrathful, lands split asunder, and the winds and waters royal. Abandon not those who you once held as faithful, raise up our host here. In this time of blood and toil, Lord Sutek, grant us your wisdom, strength and guile, that we may drive the insolent foe from these our lands. Grant us the power of your scepter and vision, that we may better carry out your sacred plans. So this is just full devotion towards Sutek. I don't think it was gonna say the thing that I was gonna say, but there's this whole thing about the abandonment of the gods towards humans. This is what happened with the ancients, whether we don't see the gods as live as we see the demons in these games. It happens with the Age and the Daedra, the Elder Scrolls Online. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool stuff. Oh my god! Yeah, so annoying, because combat is kind of impactful. It's very annoying when you're kind of just chilling and they just kind of go hard at you. I find it very annoying, but it's kind of cool at the same time because it keeps me on my toes. Finally. Give me something to suck these dudes. Okay, let's see. What mastery? What should I get? What should I get? This one? This one, that one. Nope. This armor by 20% surrounded by 2 or more enemies. That's kind of cool actually, because sometimes I do get into these situations. Gain haste. No, I'm not gonna run away. Blocking. Actually, this armor thing actually kind of sounds good. Then I will get this one. Perfect. This is like a path of destiny where it knocks back targets 4 meters and below 100% it has crit. Clear air. What about this one? 65% of the target's armor. That's a bunch of damage. This one 60, this is 90%. It's 190, the mighty gobble. This one's pretty cool as well. I think I should choose this one, to be honest. We'll see. Oh my god, I don't want to fight these dudes. We have to fight them. Okay, broski. I don't want to pull everyone. I wonder if they stopped the 2 XP for the weapons, because it feels really slow now, but I think that's just because I am level 17, so only 3 more levels to go in the with the Warhammer. So I need this live. Right. There's an empty chest.
Retrieve the Eye of Horus. Use your staff. Track its potent quintessence. I'm with you.
This Imhotep.
I'll guide you if I can.
He's with me. What does he mean he's
Go.
with me?
Quickly.
Can he in my mind or what? That's pretty cool. Track quintessence. I find these like ley lines of swords. Using acid staff full of Imhotep's trail. The Eye of Horus is gone. Wait, somebody took it? Cool. I keep going, tracing these ley lines of swords. And I gotta soak this guy in the middle of it. I feel like it wouldn't be comfortable. Just acid starts following me at the trial. Okay, let's keep going here. visuals in this game are just bloody fantastic. Following the lead lines of Imhotep seems to be talking to me through my mind. Where is Imhotep? Distance. Right, on the trail. The place of pillars. That's so cool. Is this how they... Is this where the raid is? That'd be so cool. Like a way to introduce a raid. Oh my god, look at this place. Absolutely.
You are making a grave mistake. You do not understand what is happening here. Leave now and pray for Sutek's mercy.
What? It seems that he doesn't want to come in here. I wonder why. Simply a goat trying to suck me
I
here.
do not wish to hurt you. Abandon this course of action. I will stop you if I must.
Or didn't you tell me to follow the path? To be less rich Imhotep. You literally told me to follow the path of the... Alright, I got a bunch of goats trying to kill me here. Can't be good. Just get this thing. I'm already here. Switch already. It swapped. Nice. Transpound joined the company. Welcome. Is it inside there? where am I supposed to go here? These goats are driving me insane. Oh, here it is. Send the ruins to confront him with that. Alright. We need a fleet. Oh my god. I'm not fighting that guy. I'm gonna do everything that I can to avoid him. Don't make no sense. He went away. This goat sick. There's a bunch of goats here. I don't understand. Goat saying how many times did I say it? I did say it. I wish we lived somewhere far, far from here. And by some monster and goats will shit our bones. Father, you say we must keep to what we know. We must be safe. And when we die, minute butter, Father, goats and sand and goats and sand. Oh my god. Self-believes. I want to see a land with no goats. I'll hear monkeys bottom. Okay, so whoever wrote this is tired of goats. There's a bunch of goats here for some weird reason. I mean, whatever's up there. How do I get up there? Oh yeah, I see it now. You know these little jump riddles? They're not the worst. Kinda okay. Oh, and I saw it. Darn it.
He was mistaken. Ancients are gods. We must appeal to their benevolence. Go back.
Okay, that was a big theme in the lore. I was saying that they are looking to the gods in a more scientific sense, in a more evolved later Renaissance sense, where they are not like these gods. They are beings from the heavens who use this stardust in their technology of sorts. Now he's afraid of the gods because this god Sutek, which is said, is coming back. So the gods maybe are pressuring him, and there was that whole thing about him becoming the Vizier, which was like the link between the gods and humans, like in real ancient Egyptian lore and mythology, which is not mythology as I said. They were so very right about many things. Interesting. There's something weird about these goats. I think it has to do with the gods or something. It has to. I'm just exploring this whole zone as some sort of an archaeologist and find these goats and the gods and these ancient ruins. They're all over the place. This is why we're goat sick. This is so cool.
Kazi needs you. Return and protect her. She is far more than she seems. I beg you to see reason.
So he doesn't want me to get the truth. He's doing everything he can to push me away from the truth of the gods. Appealing to fear first and appealing to duty of protecting Gazi. That is an interesting theme. I wonder what's the truth. No. Oh my god. And I got a really cool little jumping puzzle here. I'll dig it.
This is your last warning. I will unleash the fury of the ancients. Don't force my hand. I beg you.
Okay, so this seems to be sort of like the last letter here that I have to uncover with this. Remember, there's this ASO, this quintessence energy. This seems to be anti-gravitational field. The goats and the ruins, and him putting me away from the whole thing. Building up, just from a lore thematic perspective. Very cool way to put the lore out there. Pushy. I don't trust this goat. If this goat takes me down, I'm gonna lose myself. Don't throw me down, goat. The land of God, the god, Cernunnos, the gods. What is the meaning of the goats? No! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I saw it, and I didn't do anything. And the goat, they spawn the goat there to kick you down when you are getting the rune. I see what you did there, Dabs. I see what you did there. I hate him, and I love him at the same time. Goat sick. I get it now. I saw it from a mile away. And then I thought, I'm too good. There's no way this goat throws me down. Here I am. Darn it. With my mace, I think just seeing the mace in my hands makes me hesitate on these jumps. Pushy. This is why it says pushy on them. Should have figured it out. When it's lower, I don't have to jump. It's higher, I do have to jump. Do I have to jump on this one? And the whole thing about the little dash that you do in New World, you can kind of have to take that into account for these jumping puzzles. There you are, you little bottom. I'm just gonna suck you from here with my stuff. I hate you. And she's 65. That's why this is so messed up. So there's a dude there, it says only PlayStation. I'm just hitting the goat with my staff in the face. I'll stay here and just suck this goat right on the face. Come here, you're not gonna throw me down again, you stupid goat. I mean, I can just go there.
The power of the ancients. Feel
The rod? What are you saying here? I'm just... This is so weird but cool at the same time. It's kinda, I kind of feel like it's part of the whole shenanigans of the
power of the ancients. Feel their wrath.
So what? Is the goat the power of the ancients? Is this like some sort of riddle? I don't care, I'm gonna suck this goat. Am I defying the goats by killing the goat? Nice. It's the ancient grave. It can. Send the ruins to confront Imhotep. I feel like I'm so close. I can't stop now. Where do I have to ascend? Seems to be this way. Oh, there he is. There he is. Now he's a boss. He said something about becoming a pharaoh. And when we think about it, he is. He became deified in real life, in real mythology.
Witness the power of the ancients. Feel their wrath.
Might be hard actually. I'm literally fighting Imhotep. This is so cool. Priest of Ra,
I am the keeper of
deified,
mysteries.
keeper of
Guardian of
mysteries,
secrets.
guardian of secrets. Direct link to the gods in real mythology, and I'm fighting him in New World. I absolutely love this. Nice.
Even you cannot stand against the ancients. Stop fighting me.
Okay, I think I need to get this section. I need to run on this one. He's got the light of Ra from his staff. That is a pretty cool thing for the fight.
End this pointless battle. Join me.
To appease the
You can aid
gods.
my efforts to appease the gods.
So he said that the gods were not gods. So now he's putting back on his words. So it's like the gods sort of scared him. Or something like that. And that happened after he summoned Apophis, who is the elemental god of death.
Aeternum belongs to the ancients. Let them reclaim it. It has been nothing but a curse on our people.
Just fell down. No. Assist Imhotep with his injuries, but I wanna loot. Right, his injuries can wait just a second. Darn it! Why did he just fell down? That's it. Supply crate, regular supply crate, provision crate. I think provision crate is actually pretty cool. Not the meal. Let's go. Oh, Imhotep with his injuries.
I am lost in darkness. The abyss swallows me.
So he's going crazy. That's what's happening here.
Oh, thank the powers it's you. Please, forgive me. I was not myself.
Okay, so it's
The
not a
light,
big deal.
this
He was just
elixir
going.
is most potent.
He was just
and
going a
tastes
bit crazy.
wonderfully of cinnamon. Well done.
The Eye of
Oh, here,
Horus.
take it. It's the key to unlocking Sutek's necropolis. We must hope he's not yet been reawakened. You will also need a code to enter the necropolis. Place the eye on the pedestal further on. It will reveal the code.
Oh. Yeah, Horus and the ancient code. Ooh, look at this. I think this is gonna be like a big deal, so I think this is a good place to cut it off for the night, because I think this is gonna lead me to like the Eye of Force has been taken, but drop is a quintessence from a path to follow. And then we have something worse must be at the end of the trail. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for another time because I had some like massive lore today. I'm gonna be making a bunch of videos for New World. This is becoming one of my favorite lores of all times. I absolutely love it how they explore in depth the lore of Egypt, and it allows me to go beyond the lore a lot. And I realized that I think I'm gonna make these videos a little bit different. Instead of just like taking a pause and talking about it, just as I'm going and exploring, especially with the beautiful vistas of New World, I'm gonna be making the videos like that, just on the point, at the moment where it is, I'm doing the pilgrimage of exploring the lore in MMORPGs. I am having a blast with it, making these little videos and clips. Just takes a lot of time, so they're gonna be backed up, I guess. I'll see how it is, but anyway, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm done for the night. Done. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.